Hi, my name is Esther and we are here in this beautiful location in Latte, found in the eastern region of Ghana, West Africa. And we are here in Latte to interview Marcus Simeon, a UK artist, songwriter, and performer, on his new album Rasta for Life that's coming out very soon. We're going to get up close and personal into his life, and then we'll go into his career as an artist, how it all started. So Marcus is here with us today. Hello Marcus, Akwaba.
Aquaba.
Okay, so we know your album is coming out very soon, Rasta for Life.
Okay,
Yeah, and I can't wait to hear all about it. But before we do that, we don't know who Marcus is. Could you just tell us a bit about who you are when you're not in the studio recording?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was born in the UK.
Yeah.
I'm the father of 6 children.
Okay.
I started off my career as a group. Originally started in a group called Culturement, which
Okay.
is me, myself, two good friends of mine, Legal Wolf, and a brother called Chronicle Dan.
Yo, pure culturement, east, west, north and south. Singers and players of instrument bound to be there. Also the culturement crew. Culturement.
Legal Wolf went to live in Ethiopia, so the group had to split up, and I'm now pursuing a solo career.
Okay, so I can see your t-shirt. I like it. Forever Ghana. Alright, so that brings us to the question, why did you choose Ghana? Because as an artist, I can imagine you've traveled extensively across the globe. So why Ghana? Why did you choose Ghana to promote your album?
I first came to Ghana back in 1987,
Okay.
and I was advised by my friend to visit Elimina Castle. And then that is where I learned that the slaves that was taken from Elimina Castle was taken to Jamaica, and that's where my parents are from Jamaica, you know. So ever since I heard that that link between Ghana and Jamaica, I've just loved Ghana ever since.
Ah, we're glad to have you. We're
Thank
proud
you
of
very
that.
much.
Okay, so you're currently in the process of releasing your new album, Rasta for Life.
Yeah.
So what is the theme of the album, Rasta for Life?
The album was actually inspired by the teachings of Haile Selassie. It also draws on references from the Bible. It deals with issues like money. It deals with issues like Africa and how Rasta see repatriation and other issues, relationships, and different themes that pertains to life, hence the title Rasta for Life.
Oh, okay. Can you tell us a bit about what the album entails? You know, how the album is like?
Right.
Yeah.
The album came about between a project between myself and some young people in the UK. The full title of the album is Rasta for Life, Old School Meets New School.
Okay.
Moi being the old school.
And we in the new school.
Exactly.
So we can all relate to it.
Definitely.
Okay.
And so it's 4 producers. 2 of them are in the early 20s. Some of the artists also featured on the album are also young people. And it's 16 tracks. And it's different tracks, drum and bass. I don't know if you've heard of drum and bass in Ghana.
No.
Well, it's a drum and bass. It comes out of the UK.
Okay.
R&B, soul, and dance music.
Oh, okay. So it's a combination of different types of music.
Exactly.
Okay, that's beautiful. So Marcus Simeon, tell us, what's the theme of the album? What message do you intend to get across to anyone who listens to the album?
Right. At the moment, we have a big problem with what we call black on black violence, which is young people killing other young people. And I actually work with some of these young people. And in looking for solutions to the problem, that's where the idea for the album came up, where in a lot of today's music, it preaches a lot of violence and a lot of negative messages, and is trying to do an album that would promote a positive message for people to listen to.
So is it a reggae album?
No, there's only one reggae tune on the whole album.
Well, that's very strange because, I mean, we all normally associate Rasta with reggae. So if it's Rasta for Life and it's not a reggae album, Then what is it?
In doing the album, as I'm a UK-based artist, I wanted to do an album that reflected that and represented where I was actually coming from. Jamaica is associated with reggae, so I didn't really want to do a reggae album. I wanted to do an album that would represent the UK where I'm from, hence the reason why there's no reggae tunes, only one reggae tune on the album.
Okay, so that means the album is actually self-inspired and motivated.
Yes, it was only when I actually finished the album and actually listening back to it, I kind of realized it was kind of a musical autobiography of my life as a Rasta. And that's what kind of inspired it really. Like it really talks about my experiences and the things that I've done in my life. Yes, and what I've been through.
Oh, okay, that's very inspirational.
Thank you.
Okay, so Marcus Simeon, the album Rasta for Life, what do you hope to achieve with it?
Back in the UK, I'm a member of a UK-based charity that does youth projects in Africa. I'm hoping that sales from the album can be donated towards the charity, towards developing projects in Africa. So 50% of every album sold will be donated to charity to do youth projects here in Ghana and also Ethiopia.
Oh, so you've actually got Ghana in your plans?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, that's nice.
We started a few charity works in Ghana, here in Nate. Yeah, we've been donating football equipment, boots, bibs. We're in the process now of trying to acquire football kit for football teams here in Ghana.
That's nice. Okay, so the year 2011 is still very young. We've gone only a couple of months and there's still more to go. Do you have any plans, any other plans this year, for 2011? Should we expect anything from Marcus Simeon?
I'm hoping to release the album hopefully in July of 2011. There's also a clothing range, the Rasta for Life clothing range, which will be t-shirts and hoodies. And there will also be the album launch, where I'll actually be performing tracks from the album. I'll probably do a launch in the UK, because that's where I'm based, but definitely there's a plan to do an album launch here in Ghana also. And lastly, I'm in the process of writing a book. I'm also called Rasta for Life, which I hope to be published at the end of 2011.
Oh, okay, there's a lot of plans. Well, I've been listening to you talk about Rasta for Life for some time now, and it's such a good cause. I hope you drop some of your merchandise, the t-shirts and your hoodies here, so we can all patronize.
Definitely.
Okay, alright.
Thank you very much.
So we've come to the end of a very fascinating interview into the life of Marcus Simeon as an artist and what he does outside the studio. The album Rasta for Life is coming out very soon in July. Make sure you go out there, grab a copy, and not only would you be getting good music with a positive message, but you would also be donating to a very, very good cause. This is Esther for Culture Man TV. Bye.